Hey guys, it's Jonah here, and I'm back doing a beer review for you. And we're back in London. Well, no, London town, mate. We're back at one of the top craft beer revolutionists around. That can mean only one person, really. Well, it could be a choice of a few. It's the Kernel, and we have their table beer. And what does table beer mean? It means easy drinking. This one's 3.1, I think. Yeah, 3.1 on the ABV. Classic bottle, nothing fancy at all. Look at the label. The label is old brown paper. Weird thing is, though, these are quite expensive. So where's the money going, Colonel? Don't know, mate. And this one is the Citra version. And I also noticed, in addition to our barleys, we've also got a small amount of oats in here. And as we all know, oats help with head retention, give you a little bit something different if you're looking for that maltiness. And I'm always up for the maltiness. But the Kernel, yeah, very, very good. They do different versions of this. So the one you get might be different to mine. It says here it was bottled on the 29th of the 1st. And it should be used before the end of May. So we're well within that, aren't we? Let's get this bad boy into a glass. I haven't fridged this one. So we might get some carbonation in. Not too bad. Got a bit of a hiss. Ooh, very nice. Very nice and fruity. Right, glass is washed clean, but it's got a little bit of water in there. That is it. I don't add any weirdness to my glasses. I don't try and con you guys, you know. Some people are accused of putting weird things like salts and all sorts of wrongness into their beer, but I don't do that. Right, let's try and get rid of some of those bubble eggs. Well, let's have a look. Look at that. Lovely, lovely colour. Tiny touch cloudy. It's not crystal clear, but that's not too bad at all. Nice white head forming there. You can see that. Not a huge amount of carbonation, but a little bit of bubbles going up and down, which is fantastic. About half a finger's head. They are very, very large bubbles. So I would not be surprised if these disappear reasonably quickly. It's Citra. It's all about the citrus, the tropical fruit, that kind of thing going on. Maybe a little bit of pine forest after the rain. I'm also getting something else. Is this pure Citra? I'm not sure. It does say it contains Citra hops. However, there might be something else in there as well. Smells gorgeous. I think it is going to taste quite nice too. So let's dive in. Look at that. The head is basically gone already. We better get cracking, eh? Ooh. Nice and smooth, little sweet. We're getting hints of caramel there. We're definitely getting that kind of oaty kind of, it's almost like a cream. It's like a lactosey kind of thing. Creamy, milky kind of taste. Unfortunately, it didn't live up to my billing. It didn't help the head retention that much, but that's one of the things you can do with oat. Surprising amount of hops here for such a low ABV beer. They're definitely on the nose. I should have known from the nose, shouldn't I? But you're definitely getting that punch of those hops up front, and it mellows out to that creaminess, silky kind ofness towards the finish. I am getting a little build up because it's so hoppy of that saliva as well washing through my mouth. Oh, very nice. I think the hop fans would quite like this. It's easy drinking. It is, in my opinion, quite hoppy, but then I'm not known as a hop head. You can definitely taste the hops. But if I'm right, Citra is quite high in alpha acids, but it's low in some of the other ones. so bitters and some of the other acids that work towards that real bitterness. So I suspect it's quite heavily hopped, probably late additions, but there's a bit up there, bit up front for the hop fans. I'm liking this beer. This tastes stronger. I have to say, it tastes stronger than the 3.1%. So tiny bit let down because it's a bit hazy. The head didn't stick around too much. Is that going to mess up your enjoyment of this drink? I don't think it is. This one's all about showing off the hops. So this one is the Citra version. Other versions are available. I think they've done this with Centennial, and I'm pretty sure they've done it with Chinook as well. So if you want to try a beer that's not too hoppy, not too alcoholic, but is a very, very smooth, lovely beer, you could do a lot worse than getting yourself one of these. The Kernel Table Beer, brewed in London. If you want to know where the brewery is, you can look them up on the Kernel, obviously on the website, but they are situated underneath the railway line that runs from London Bridge into Kent. You've got all those archways that run along where the London Dungeon and that kind of place used to be is a bit further down the line. But you've got the Kernel, that's where that's situated. If you look on the map, there are also two other breweries, but I'll save those for another time. There are two other breweries that live underneath those railway arches. Guys, it's been Uncle Jonah. Look, you can tell it's unpasteurised. I've just pulled all the yeast in the bottom. Silly sausage, eh? Maybe that's why it wasn't that clear to it. Beg your pardon, quite well carbonated. Maybe that's why, because I didn't chill it down enough. But hey, I don't really care. I'm going to enjoy this milky white beer now. This has been Uncle Jonah, waxing lyrical about the Kernel Brewery and their table beer. Please click like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more, because there's definitely more beer reviews on the way. Guys, until then, we'll see you the next time. Take care. Cheers and beers. Ooh, I'll tell you what, if you drink the yeast too, that definitely adds. You're getting you've got the citrus fruits from the Citra hops, obviously. Drinking the yeast too, I'm adding a very smooth, kind of like a banana-y taste. Tastes a bit like a smoothie. There we go, Kernel smoothie.